family. Good morning. Right now it is 9:50 in the a.m. Well, I came on to answer some of you guys' quick questions. Now I got some things going on. So I'm on my way getting ready to go out to get out. I wanted to go a couple yard sales and shit like that. But before I got out of the house and done that thing there, I wanted to come on right quick because y'all hit me up about these motherfucking messages right here. And it's cool. It's cool. And I'm getting a lot of messages about my girl, one of my girls going through a little abuse thing, and then my other girl is going through, this bank account issue. Well, let me say this right here, family. Let me say this right here, okay? Let me say this motherfucking shit right here, okay? I think that it is rather fucked up for a woman to, she don't want to ask a man for nothing. And it ain't really about asking a man for anything. And then women feel like if you get money from a man, you pretty much selling your body to him. Well, let me say this. Let me turn this shit around in a different motherfucking perspective. Okay, if this is not your motherfucking husband, then you basically selling your motherfucking soul to this motherfucker. Now, when you go into relationships, like I said before, a few months back, I had did a video about terms and conditions. Y'all remember that shit? Okay. Now, what I'm saying is this right here, ladies. It ain't about, taking money from a man and all that kind of little shit like that. He taking your body from you. So why in the fuck would you deny this motherfucker to do his God-given right? That is what his ass is supposed to do, is to provide. So if this motherfucker is providing, then what is the fucking problem? I don't get the problem. Myself personally, I'm not saying to go and rob this motherfucker blind, because you ain't supposed to just take advantage of a motherfucker and don't take no more than what you willing to give. I understand that too. But if you laying up with a motherfucker and you breaking him off and all that other shit, and then therefore a motherfucker want to give you something, I don't see what the issue is. Myself personally, now I agree with a woman is supposed to have her own and all that other shit. I agree with that. But when you have a motherfucking husband, he take you in as his motherfucking wife, this is a whole separate issue, okay? Because the husband and wife thing is different from a boyfriend and man thing and all. And quit saying that motherfucking boyfriend shit. Because first of all, when you get to a certain age, you don't have a boyfriend, you have a man. So a lot of people have grown boys, but he's supposed to be at least uplift that motherfucker as a man. But anyway, but you don't want to, motherfucker trying to take care of your ass, and then, women up there, no, you don't take his money. What? No, you don't take that from him. You don't do that. Wait a minute. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, mama, you can take that motherfucking advice if you want to. You didn't get that shit from me, okay? Because first of all, if you laying up with a motherfucking nigga, that's the way he's showing you that he cares about your ass. If he providing for you. Now, how many women out there that's laying up with a motherfucking nigga scared to ask his ass for anything? Why? Because they going to come out of their mouth with, oh, goddamn, I owe the IRS, I owe child support. Nika keep calling me. She need this and that. Keisha need this and that and that. Shit, what a brother supposed to do? I ain't got no motherfucking money. I mean, niggas come off with that shit right there. But if you look at it, ladies, when it's something that them motherfuckers want, they gonna come up with that motherfucking money, ain't they? Now, be it a stereo for their car, some rims for that motherfucker, or get some tent, or get some motherfucking shoes, or go down there and buy that Black Ops motherfucking game for that PlayStation 3, which is $60. So, if they want to take care of their woman, that's the way they showing you that you priceless to them. That mean that you are a gem. That mean that you mean something when a motherfucker is willing to provide. But if you laying up with a motherfucker and he know goddamn well that Tyrell needs some motherfucking diapers and he's still laid up in your motherfucking bed with his hands up, wrapped up behind his motherfucking head and his legs is crossed at the feet, that motherfucker don't give a fuck about you. All he's saying is, go ahead on and bring my pussy, and you can go on in there and take care of them kids and shut them up and come on back in here in the room and let me go on and break this off. That's what you call that bullshit, ladies. That is what you call that bullshit. But see, there's so many women out here don't want to ask a man for nothing because they feel like, well, he ain't going to give it to me. He ain't got it. And he ain't. Ask him. You know what I'm saying? Ask that motherfucker. Because trust and believe, when it's something that his ass is going to do, Whether or not he get that motherfucking money from Becky, he gonna get that money from somewhere, but he gonna come up with some motherfucking money to get what it is that he want. So, if you mean anything to him, what the fuck? I mean, what's the problem? I don't understand the motherfucking problem. I don't get it. I do not get it. And first of all, ladies, stop giving your motherfucking pussy to a nigga and this motherfucker don't want to eat it. I mean, I don't understand that. Because first of all, if you clean enough, if your shit is clean enough for him to put his dick in there, trust me, it's clean enough for him to put his motherfucking face in it. Seriously. Now, say a motherfucker break off with all that other shit, and therefore he don't want to do it, maybe you need to go head on and throw a little water up and get up under it. Maybe that's the reason why he don't want to do that for you. But when your shit's on deck, you ain't got no fucking problem. Because men are straight beasts. Them motherfuckers is the nastiest motherfuckers in the world. I'm telling you. So then therefore, stop covering for these motherfuckers. Stop covering for them. Stop, tiptoeing around. Because they ain't tiptoeing around our asses. They not. And at the end of the day, they're going to use and misuse your ass. They're going to take as long as they can keep taking and all that other kind of shit. And you ain't going to get shit out the motherfucking deal but a baby or two. And then here this motherfucker done moved on and his ass is down there with Yolanda. Fuck that shit there. Fuck that. So if ever you get a nigga that's in your motherfucking corner that's willing to go head on and provide, you better go head on and get it. Because first of all, as much pussy passes as you done gave this motherfucker, ladies, stop being on that dumb shit. Stop being on that dumb shit and thinking, oh, okay, well, that's right there. That's selling them. That's like prostitution. No, you selling your motherfucking soul already by sleeping with this motherfucker. Ain't what you call that shit on some old Sodom and Gomorrah type, on some old, what you call it? For real. So, all I'm saying is, get what your motherfucking just do is. Okay, now motherfuckers be sitting up and they want to kick it in, hearty, hard, want you cooking them motherfucking steaks and all that shit. But then if a motherfucker ain't telling you, okay, well, baby, just pause on mine. Go ahead on and feed the kids first. Or, baby, now you ain't got to go down there and go get them Coogee pants. I'm cool. Go ahead on and buy a couple of jackets for the kids. How many niggas is going to do that? But no, they going to accept all that motherfucking shit that you buy them. And they looking at you like, well, damn, how come you... Well, shit, how come you didn't do such and such and such and such a thing? I didn't ask you to do it. All that's that bullshit, ladies. Get off that dumb shit on that Andy Gump and go ahead on and get your motherfucking money. I'm not saying to be no trick with it, because it ain't about all of that. Because first of all, if you a real woman about your thing, it ain't even all about that shit. You already know what you supposed to motherfucking do. You ain't even need to be told what you need to do as a woman. So then therefore, I've already told y'all, look that motherfucking shit up. Proverbs 31. Then therefore, once you get your mind on deck on what you're supposed to be and what you're supposed to do as a woman, fuck that. Allow this man to take care of your ass if he's going to do it. Yes, have your little backup in case some shit jump off and you need to provide for your children on your own. Hello, somebody. But but still on that front though, let that man be that man. And that's the way he's showing you. That's his term of endearment. That's the way he's showing you, you know what, baby, I really care about you. I don't want to see you sitting up in here struggling. I don't want you coming up in here woe out at the end of the night because you've been up here turning over these motherfucking patients every 2 hours. You've been walking around here with this white shit on that's dingy with the motherfucking back brace on your motherfucking back. Baby, you tired. Daddy got this. Let me handle this rent for this month. Let me keep the lights on. Let me go ahead on and pay that cable. Let me take care of that internet bill that you want to keep on watching Tina with. You understand what I'm saying? Fuck that. Don't be on that Andy Gump. On that note, I got some shit to do. And I just want to come in and sound off on that shit right there and get my little spin on it. So I'm done, ladies. I'm done for the day. At least for right now. Now later on, I'll probably come back on and... What you getting ready to do?
Take a shower.
Okay. But I'm through with it. Okay? I'm through with it. Enough said. Handle your business. All right, ladies. Deuces. Love you. Bye.